I'm looking at all of this, and I find myself saying it's one of those things where I think it's a mistake. Is Smith making fun of Aya Wilson's contract documents for earning the unanimous MVP award? Ever do this was in 1997, and then she's now one of 4 players that have 3 MVPs under their belt: Sheryl Swoopes, Lisa Leslie, and Lauren Jackson. Dan Patrick seems to concur that Wilson has been the top player in the WNBA season, but he thinks Clark is far more valuable for the Fever than Wilson is for the Aces. Indeed, Aya Wilson is MVP, but I'm referring to the entirety of someone's worth. Clark's value is evident everywhere she goes, in every arena, for example, and you don't get any TV ratings, which is unfair in statistical categories. In my opinion, this is more significant than the statistics you'll have. The Indiana Fever made the playoffs. They didn't play last night, but thanks to Las Vegas with a win over Chicago and Phoenix with a win over Atlanta. If you're familiar with WNBA fervor, you are aware that it goes beyond mere excitement. Drama abounds in court performances, from fierce rivalries to official court saloon showdowns. We're delving into the fascinating specifics of Ja Wilson's contract today and revealing an unexpected link to Caitlin Clark. Let's get started. Everything started on September 22nd, 2024, when Aya Wilson, the superstar center forward for the Las Vegas Aces, solidified her place in WNBA history by being named the league's most valuable player for the 3rd time. Wilson joined the likes of Sheryl Swoopes and Lisa Leslie as the 4th player to win 3 MVP awards. But what makes this moment even more remarkable is that Wilson not only won the MVP award, but also became the league's first unanimous MVP since Cynthia Cooper in 1997, receiving all 67 first-place votes in the same season. The AAR broke Diana Taurasi's 2006 scoring average of 25.3 and became the first player in WNBA history to score 1,000 points in a season. Wilson's supremacy, however, was a result of the combined efforts of the entire Las Vegas team and wasn't only due to individual talent or hard work. In her victory speech, Wilson made sure to stress how much she values each and every one of you. I hope you all understand that this trophy is meaningless without the reason why we have all been through a lot and will continue to do so. When contract rumors start to surface again in July 2023, I bet the fans are becoming anxious. Here is the breakdown of Wilson's 2-year agreement with the Las Vegas Aces, which will keep her with the team until the end of 2025. Wilson's deal is worth $400,000 in total, or $200,000 per season. Please subscribe the channel. Although Wilson is a 3-time MVP, 4-time Western Conference Player of the Month, and an Olympic gold medalist, does her current contract truly reflect her value? Wilson will be among the first group of players to benefit from the NBA's salary cap increase, which is expected to reach $1.5 million in 2025. Wilson's worth appears to be undervalued. Many people are wondering if Wilson, a player who dominates the court, is really getting paid for her worth. Wilson has occasionally alluded to league agendas and favoritism, leading supporters to question whether there is more to the quiet surrounding her contract. As Jane Doe in the world of hoops, Caitlin Clark is undoubtedly mentioned when you hear agenda and favoritism. She is a young college student from Iowa who has become a global sensation thanks to her name appearing on every piece of merchandise and brand. Her meteoric rise has come with a cost, one of which is the renowned Sheryl Swoopes. Will Caitlin Clark be a good pro? Will she enter the WNBA and do what she's doing right now? Absolutely not going to happen. However, Caitlin Clark is more than simply a record-breaking robot. Her magnetic personality has won her over as a fan favorite, and people come great distances to see her perform. Due to her influence, match attendance and television numbers have been at an all-time high. The most valuable shoe deal in women's basketball history was made when Caitlin Clark joined the WNBA, but it all fell apart when she signed an 8-year, $28 million endorsement agreement with Nike in April 2024. The deal included a signature shoe for the Indiana Fever guard. Clark immediately attracted admiration for her creativity on the court as well as for all she stands for, including her $1 million brand. However, critics persisted in their accusations, implying that there was a tinge of racism and that other players were treated differently than she was. This chat soon led to a broader discussion about league superstar Aya Wilson not having a contract with the sports giant. However, Wilson refused to listen to the accusation and dismissed it with a straightforward photo on her former account, putting an end to the rumors. According to basketball reporter Ethan Strauss, the merchandise company has learned their lesson and is now prioritizing MVP winner Wilson when it comes to releasing a signature shoe because they don't want to offend her or the fans. Fans can rest assured that the Las Vegas Aces will be around for the long haul. But this is not the case with her teammate Kate Martin. Martin disclosed her final day as a Las Vegas player in a TikTok video. Don't get it twisted. Caitlin Clark is the reason why a lot of great things are going to happen for the WNBA. But for her individually, I don't think she should get involved in nothing that's being said. People need to realize the Indiana fever. This is the second year in a row they had the #1 pick. That means they're not that good. Please subscribe my channel. Kate Martin from the Las Vegas Aces, now a Golden State Valkyrie, joins us now live. First of all, congratulations, Kate. And you came in on your rookie campaign. You joined the Aces, which you could say is like the penthouse. And now you're going to be joining essentially a new franchise, as they have a new build from the ground up. Martin solidified her position as a vital member off the bench throughout the first half of the regular season by regularly recording double-digit minutes and succeeding with for Olympic-caliber teams. However, Coach Becky Hammond made a significant change to Martin in the second half of the season for reasons that are still unknown. As a result, she frequently played 5 minutes or less on the court and missed 5 games, including the recently finished playoffs, which the Aces lost. Martin told ESPN, "Coach and Co's is acting different already. Kate Martin isn't the only person on the move. Well-known figures like Alicia Clark and Kelsey Plum, since they are currently in their free years. Tiffany Hayes and Sydney Colson may also do the same. The WNBA champions will be trying to rally around Wilson's decision to stay put for Washington. Whatever it takes to win. You just need one shot." Thank you for viewing. And if you liked it, please leave a comment and subscribe.